In the quiet glow of a collector's lamp, there exists a coin so fiercely desired, so beautifully rugged, that it can turn an ordinary discovery into a life-changing moment. Imagine opening an old box, sliding out a worn paper envelope, and seeing the date that every seasoned numismatist dreams about, 1924. The buffalo nickel that transformed pocket change into a treasure chest. Hold that image, because today you are about to unlock the remarkable story of one of the most valuable nickels in American history, a coin that continues to rise in demand and reward those who recognize its power. If you haven't subscribed yet, do it now, because today's journey could be the one that turns your passion for coins into something truly profitable. The story of the 1924 Buffalo nickel begins in an era when America was building, expanding, and redefining itself. The Buffalo Nickel series was created to reflect strength, heritage, and authenticity, qualities that symbolized a new century. Designed by James Earl Fraser, the coin combined the proud profile of a Native American on the obverse and the mighty American bison on the reverse. The look was bold, rugged, and deeply American. But the 1924 wasn't just another year. San Francisco's minting style, striking pressure, and limited production created something unexpectedly rare. The San Francisco Mint faced striking difficulties throughout the early 1920s. The machinery was aging, the dies wore down quickly, and the force of each strike was often weaker than ideal. This meant one thing. Nearly every 1924 Buffalo nickel came out soft, with faint details, light features, and uneven texture. Collectors didn't realize it then, but this flaw would eventually become its glory. Because any 1924 coin with clear details today becomes instantly valuable, instantly rare, instantly desirable. As these coins entered circulation, many were heavily used. They bought bread, paid streetcar fares, and passed from shopkeepers to miners, sailors, ranchers, and farmers. No one saved them in rolls or hoards. No collectors stashed away brand new examples. This was the biggest accident in its legacy because survival in high grade became almost non-existent. The 1924 Buffalo nickel you find today is usually worn down, and even then, still valuable. But when an example appears with crisp details, sharp legends, or even a hint of mint-state luster, collectors compete fiercely. This scarcity transformed the 1924 into one of the most hunted dates in the entire Buffalo Nickel series. In circulated grades, it already demands strong money, but the upper levels, where sharp detail meets preserved beauty, are where the coin enters legendary status. This is why collectors love it. This is why investors chase it. And this is why you should always examine any Buffalo Nickel's date and mint mark carefully. A small S under the buffalo's tail holds the power to surprise you. So why is this coin truly valuable? Because rarity alone isn't enough. Demand must match scarcity. And in this case, demand is huge. Every collector who builds a Buffalo Nickel set knows that the 1924 is a cornerstone. Without it, the set feels incomplete. It becomes the key that separates casual collections from elite ones. That desire creates competition, and competition drives prices upward year after year. Every time a sharper example appears at auction, the bidding frenzy reminds the world that the 1924 is a treasure. Although millions were struck, only a tiny fraction survive in attractive condition. And when we talk about the highest levels, coins with minimal wear, sharp details, and natural brilliance, the numbers become shockingly small. Professional grading services have confirmed how difficult this coin is in mid to high grade. The scale narrows dramatically as the grade increases, and collectors notice. Investors notice. The market notices. This is where the value becomes truly astonishing. A well-worn 1924 S can still bring strong prices. A nicely detailed example can bring significantly more. But when you reach the finest tiers, that is where the magic happens. That is where the power of rarity meets the power of demand in a dramatic explosion of value. In the very best preserved grades, the 1924 S Buffalo nickel has reached auction prices as high as $105,000. Think about that. A 5-cent coin from 1924 selling for more than a luxury car, more than a year's salary, more than many gold coins. This is why collectors treat it as an icon. This is why investors watch it closely. And this is why this coin continues to rise, because examples that deserve such praise are almost impossible to find. If you are enjoying the breakdown and want more videos about rare and profitable coins, make sure you subscribe right now because knowledge like this can give you a real advantage. The remarkable thing about the 1924 S is how it blends beauty with challenge. The Native American portrait appears rugged and deep, but on most 1924 S coins, the cheekbone, braid, and hair texture are barely visible due to weak striking. The bison, magnificent in design, often loses the details in its horn, hump, and mane. So when a coin appears with bold visibility, collectors understand immediately what they are looking at: a survivor. Every collector dreams of finding one, but very few ever hold a high-quality example in their hands. This is why people search old drawers, old jars, barns, attics, inherited collections, and estate boxes. The thrill isn't in the 5 cents. The thrill is in the possibility. Because one find can change everything. And the 1924 S is exactly that kind of discovery coin. This powerful mix of rarity, nostalgia, and financial potential has created a lifelong market for the 1924 S Buffalo nickel. It appeals to historians for its era, to artists for its design, to investors for its performance, and to collectors for its difficulty. It is the kind of coin that becomes a story in itself, one that people display, discuss, and treasure. Owning one is like holding a piece of American history that the world has agreed is truly special. The rise in auction prices over the last several decades proves that the 1924 S is not just valuable, it is continuously rising. Collectors entering the market know they need it. Seasoned collectors know they must upgrade it if they can. Investors recognize its predictable long-term demand. And all of them know that an opportunity to buy a sharp 1924 S rarely appears. This fuels excitement, competition, and higher prices. When you evaluate one, pay attention to clarity. Look for a strong strike on the braid, the date, the bison's horn, and the word liberty. Any sharpness in these areas multiplies value quickly. Even an average coin commands strong respect, but a superior one becomes a trophy. This is why grading matters. This is why knowledge matters. This is why this coin continues to be a leader in the Buffalo Nickel series. Collectors often share stories of their journey searching for this date. Some find one unexpectedly in a mixed lot. Some save money for years to purchase the best they can afford. Some spend a lifetime upgrading. And all of them agree, the 1924 S is worth every effort. It brings pride to any collection and stands as a reminder that American history lives on through the artifacts we preserve. Imagine holding one in your palm. The weight, the texture, the character, it becomes real. It becomes powerful. It becomes a link to 1924, a year when the world was changing, when craftsmanship mattered, and when this small piece of metal was struck without anyone realizing it would one day become a legend. This transformation, from everyday nickel to collectible superstar, is what makes numismatics fascinating. So if you ever come across a buffalo nickel, check the date carefully. Flip it over. Look for the mint mark under the buffalo. And if you see that tiny S, remember the value, the rarity, the story, and the possibility that you might be holding a treasure worth thousands, or even tens of thousands. And if you want more deep dives like this, subscribe again right now so you never miss another rare coin opportunity. The 1924 S Buffalo Nickel is more than a collectible. It is a testament to rarity born from imperfection. It is a symbol of American artistry. It is a top-tier investment coin. And it is a reminder that even the smallest objects can hold immense power. Every collector recognizes it. Every investor respects it. And every discovery carries the potential to become extraordinary. The history, the difficulty, the design, the passion, the market performance, everything aligns to make the 1924S one of the most valuable nickels ever minted. Whether worn or well-preserved, it remains a treasure that continues to rise. And its most exceptional examples, those few breathtaking survivors, have reached up to $105,000 at auction, proving again that this nickel is a powerhouse in the world of rare coins. If you want more videos that explore the hidden wealth inside old coins, forgotten collections, and rare minting stories, subscribe one more time because your next knowledge upgrade could reveal your next big discovery.